Yeah, because you think about it though, the players need to be fit, match fit. So I understood playing them a little bit and then subbing them out or subbing them later towards the end of the game, but not playing 80 minutes, 70 minutes, bro. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss on something, bro. I don't know what's going on.
To be
Hmm.
steroids.
And you know what's funny? You know what I hate about United? Man, I hate this PR nonsense. These people that do PR, bro, honestly, I clap for them because they do their jobs. But it's annoying. Every interview I see now, right? It's embarrassing. The headline, it's embarrassing from Amorim, from Harry Maguire, it's embarrassing. Bruno Fernandez, it's embarrassing. The season. We don't want to hear this now. Nigga, it's been embarrassing since January, nigga.
They don't want their
January.
I mean, January is like the turnaround point. Like, that's when we expect things to change. So since then, it's not been.
No problem. I put them.
they don't want their social media flooded with a bunch of like hate messages and stuff. That's why they do like this or
Bro,
like, oh,
I,
Mhm.
I I would be hating on my team if I was 16, bro. I can't lie.
yeah, it don't matter what you tell me.
Yeah,
Well,
you know? I'm surprised, Mom. I'm surprised I haven't seen Mom underneath Man United's
yeah,
Instagram.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I deleted my Instagram just for peace of mind, bro. What?
Did you really?
Yeah, no, I don't delete the account. I just deleted the app. Like I uploaded the app.
That's
I
hilarious.
still get notifications, but
Yeah, that's
like,
not funny, man. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, bro.
When Chelsea was struggling, it taught me a lot of self discipline.
Bro, you don't even know where you get it from. You're like, yo, is this me? Shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that actually taught me a lot of self
That's why when
discipline.
MB lost the final, I said, yo, let me chill out, bro. I don't even have much to be out here,
Nah, MB is brave. MB is brave. I would have been talking to you guys for shit. I would have been I would have
Yeah,
been
but you know what
medicated.
it is? Because he's won the league very recently,
Yeah,
He's not
exactly.
used he's not used to this.
yeah,
He gonna tell me, where was your treble in like, where's your Premier League in the
yeah.
last 10
So
years? What am I gonna say now?
there's nothing you could say. Like
Like,
for us to listen, for us to start saying, "Bro, be quiet." There has to be like 2 more years. You know what I mean? We need, we need 2 more years of Man City not winning that to be like, I mean, man, listen, no one wants to hear that, man.
Yeah, that
That
shit
was
old.
3 years ago.
facts, facts. The
That's-
Arsenal, I can do that because like it's been 5 years. I can still kind of like,
yeah,
I got a couple
yeah,
trophies in the last 3 years.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can Chelsea. I can still. I feel like Chelsea. The Champions League has
Nah,
worn off
bro,
now.
listen. Chelsea, we can say that shit officially next year with Chelsea. Don't worry, bro. Next year,
Man.
next year, if Chelsea don't win, if they don't win the cup this season, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
next season, I don't want them to tell me nothing about no winning or nothing.
Nah,
Next
we
year,
nah, we winning the trophy this season.
no,
That's gonna
listen.
cancel. That's gonna cancel some years out. It's gonna
Exactly,
it's gonna chop some
exactly,
years
bro.
off the back. Nah, City, we laughing at City though. They lost to Crystal Palace.
Bro,
Let's not forget who they
low
lost to. Bro, they lost to Crystal
key,
Palace.
bro. Low key,
Hmm.
that's kind of a problem with the full squad too. Ain't no injury this, injury that. Full thing, full
No,
clip.
Cover Kick was ill. He was sick.
Ah, man.
Sick. Sick of
Rodri is the
Pep.
only person. Rodri is the only player I guess we can still. I keep forgetting about Rodri.
Nah, yeah,
Go
Rodri.
Yeah,
Um,
but
Yeah.
he's
Cover
been
Kick
gone
too.
for a minute, man. So we knew they weren't gonna have Audrey, but
Yeah.
I think Cover Kick was a big miss though.
He was.
Like,
you
yeah,
think
because
so?
he saw a lot of important goals for them in the run up to even getting to the final. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um, yeah, but that's why they signed Gonzalez in January. But
Right.
I don't understand
Exactly.
why he didn't play Gonzalez.
I'm still giving them shit, man. I'm still giving them,
Hell yeah.
a headache, because like, come on. You got my boy Haaland. Yo, the best commentary was when the commentator said, "It's Haaland." He missed it. He said, "It's harmless." I said, "Yes, more of that."
It's so
You
funny.
see,
Yo,
Master
that
is.
was so funny.
You see, I did miss. Well, I missed most of the second, not most of it, but like let's say just after the second half started, and then I kind of started watching like 70th minute, if that makes sense. So I missed that period of the game. So I don't know. But in that first half, man, the way Crystal Palace just That is a goal, man. Wait, so was the penalty after the goal or before the goal? I don't know.
After the goal.
Okay, cool. Okay.
After the Crystal Palace goal. But yo, welcome to the Facts Podcast, man. This is the Facts Podcast.
Yeah, let's get into it.
We got a full squad in the building. Sadiq is here. Mom is in the building.
Yeah, man.
As you can tell from what we've been talking about from the start, we're in the tail end of the season. It's all about finals. It's all about finals. And MB will be joining us shortly. He will be here shortly. MB will be here. Daniel Mafato. You never know. And but like I told MB, man, crystals last forever. I told you, crystals last forever. Crystals didn't last forever. Crystals have been around since the dinosaur years. Like crystals, they survived the big rock that came and slapped the whole earth. You know, they've been here. So did y'all know this is Crystal Palace's first trophy ever won? They never won a trophy.
It's crazy.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. How you a club and you never won a trophy?
Congratulations to them, bro. You know what I mean?
Honestly.
Yeah, man. No, yeah, they deserve it, man. And Glasner, shout out to him.
He cooked.
Yeah, he cooked. And few coaches cook against Pep before even the game starts,
Right.
Yeah, because he said, yeah, I got you. He said, don't worry, I watched the tapes.
But Pep got taken out by Glasner, by Oliver.
I swear.
How you get taken out by a nigga named Oliver?
Man, give him the Oliver twist.
You twisted him up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. How brief. How much you gotta trust your players to say, like, come with the same juice. It ain't gonna work. Yeah,
that's absolutely crazy, man. But we're gonna let MB get in here before we even talk about the final. Where should we start? I mean, there's also Chelsea versus Man U. That's also another big game that happened.
Yeah, man. Said like we're not starting there, fam. What? I said, bro, nah. Like, we literally have a Man United and a Chelsea fan here, bro. Like,
honestly, I ain't gonna lie. That Crystal Palace City game, it happened. Like that shit was so big. I low-key forgot that Chelsea and Man U played.
What was so big?
What you mean was so big?
The Palace game.
Crystal Palace won.
Oh, yeah. I thought. Yeah, no, it was a
Mate, that Chelsea game was a snooze fest, man.
It was a snooze fest.
That shit was useless. Listen.
That game was
and the thing is, I watched that whole game in it, so I can. I said it in the group chat, man. I told you this guy's the worst striker in the league, and you lot didn't believe me,
bro. What? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Hodgson.
You didn't, bro, Lou. Did you see this?
Did you see what I did?
Bro, I said he was the worst striker, and I heard ums and ahs. No problem. I said no problem.
Bro, I think like I said, bro, he's the worst striker in the league. It's like we are the worst team in the league at the moment. You know what I mean?
You're 17th, you're 16th, 17th, my brother.
Yeah, we are one of the worst teams. I mean, the other teams are smaller teams. That's how I'm looking at it. Like they were, Jimmy Vardy.
Bro, Everton have leaped. Oh my God, bro.
They have what?
Everton have leapfrogged you lot and left you behind, bro. That's Vicky.
It's the reality. It's the reality on the ground. It's the reality, bro.
Yeah, maybe I should have signed. I should have got David Moyes. He could have
Bro, Sean Dyche said he can make something crack in United, bro. That's how you know it.
Bro, of course he can. And the thing is, it's mad to say, but of course he can.
Knowing Sean Dyche, he gonna play Maguire up top.
Bro, they probably would have won 2 more games than they did, man.
Man.
I said it.
That's not gonna happen.
When Maguire scored that goal, that offside goal, But I was over mad because that celebration, like, why
That's our
was he
new.
celebrating like that? He was running as if like, oh, like I'm the man, like I've been like he been doing this. Like he doing shit all season.
Like I've been doing this.
No man, that's
Yeah, I had
hilarious.
running instead.
He's a threat. He said it. I'm a threat up there. I'm a threat.
I'm a threat. Who is he? Who's he? 2 Chainz? You say I'm a threat.
No, that's hilarious. He did say that. He said, I feel like I'm a threat, you know.
Would Maguire do a better job than Hodgson?
Absolutely not, man. We were playing like Stoke City ball, if that's the case. The way we are playing right now, that's what I'm talking about. The way we are playing, no, Maguire's it's not gonna be scoring bangers, man.
Well, what bangers has Højlund scored?
I mean, he's not scoring bangers, but I'm saying like Maguire's not gonna be scoring like crazy goals like that we expect Højlund to score.
What crazy goals has Højlund scored?
That we expect him to score. So.
What expecting goals?
Bro, the goals he was scoring on that
That's an expected goals, fam. This is
XG.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? The XG.
What is his XG? I think that's actually a good question. But if his XG is good question, then you know you can say Lisandro if you would.
Let me check actually.
So what is it? Because I mean, XG is very irrelevant. That's how bad you know what's like that we are resorting to XG.
Yeah, man.
For something.
And Roy Keane said, I don't want to hear that XG rubbish. I said, damn.
Bro,
yeah, back then they didn't have XG. They had beer and cocaine.
No such thing.
What you mean about Roy Keane? Bro, listen to him.
But apart from that goal, bro, I feel like Chelsea didn't do much, to be honest with you. If you're giving
so, do you want his total or his per 90?
Per 90.
Per 90 is 0.24.
What does that mean?
It's in the red.
Yeah.
It's no good. Red means no good.
I can't defend that.
Like one number would have to be in the green.
0.5?
Let me look at a striker that actually scores goals. Let me go look at Chris Wood.
Or just look up Jackson. What's Jackson's
okay. Okay, I'll look at Jackson, which is not maybe, but yeah, let's look at Jackson.
Jackson gotta be a 0.6.
Oh, okay. No, Jackson, his XG is 0.5.
0.5, yeah. See, that's what I thought.
And he's in the green. So that's in the green, yeah.
So 0.5 is a standard. It's like
you said north on I said north on
0.5.
Oh. Wait, how you saying the 0?
Oh,
it's not how it's just a different way to say 0, isn't it?
Say it again.
Not.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. You're not. Yo. Yeah. What type of English is this, yo? I never heard that
English,
before.
Bro, that's English.
You said north. Not. Yeah, I thought you were saying north this whole time.
It's just another way of saying 0.
Not. Yeah, that's so funny, man. So we beat Man U 1-0. Oh, nut. Is that what you're saying? Nut?
Yeah,
no, we're not saying that.
No,
it's
that.
the same thing. Nut. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, what nut?
Nah, he said it way too quick.
Yeah, in Gambia, that's how you say it. 1 nut, you know.
Yeah, in Gambia, that's how we say it. 1 nut.
1 nut, 2 nut, 3 nuts.
Hey, that's what I did yesterday.
But yeah. I'm basically saying that. Yeah.
Hey, yo, pause.
No. But yeah, nah. So with Jackson's GA, so let's say an average. If let's say Jackson's in the green, for you to be an average striker, maybe like 0.3, 0.35. Let's say that would be like just the average striker. Let's look up.
Beto?
No, that's too easy. Let's look at
that
guy from Southampton.
Look at
the Southampton done.
Southampton.
What's his name? Something.
Yeah, let me look at the Southampton done. I don't know how to say. I don't want to say a man's name that I don't know how to pronounce. So his per 90 is 0.32, which is better than Højlund's.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's just about.
Yeah, but every other striker in all the other clubs have a better XG than Højlund. I know. I don't even need to check that to know that.
Okay,
Like
so
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's like,
bro,
I feel like
Ipswich. I know yeah, Vardy has a better one, and Delap, and whoever's at top for West Ham and Larson. Yo, no, go.
BK, the thing is, the thing I'm saying is that's not only on Højlund. It's about like how bad the team is playing. It's my argument.
Okay, so what's Zirkzee XG? Does Zirkzee have a better XG?
Don't, bro. He does. I don't even.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I have to check this to know what I already know, bro. He does, bro.
But bro, if Zirkzee has a better XG, then you can't really use that as your...
Bro, like I just said, Xerxes XG. Well, Xerxes per 90, so his XG is 0.35, and that's literally what I said would be like the average for an average striker, like as in, you know. Not terrible, but not great. Like just smack bank in the middle.
So how come Zirkzee can have a better XG than Højlund?
Yeah, and he's played more minutes. Højlund's played more minutes.
But the way Xerxes plays, bro, like Xerxes creates his own stuff. Like your Højlund is like he's like a 9. Xerxes is a 9.5. Xerxes is creating his own thing.
I've seen people
moving.
No, but don't do that. Don't do that like we've not seen man and put the ball on the plate for him, and he's still making.
BK, he hasn't had many chances though. Let's be frank. I hear
he ain't had chances, yeah. No, but this is what annoys me, yeah, because I watched that game, bro. He ain't had chances because he was breaking down all the plays that every time he had the ball, fam.
Oh, those ones, yeah. The build up, the build up.
Bro, how can you say he don't create chances when he's messing up the build up?
I see what you're saying.
Would be like, bro, don't come to me like you're not spoiling the thing, and then you're telling me you ain't getting the chance. That move, man.
I hear that.
Hold the ball better, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah, I hear that.
No, bro. I watched this done, bro. I watched that game yesterday. I sat down, watched the whole thing. I'm watching this guy every time Man United had the chance to do something. His touch will let him down. He couldn't trap the ball. He's falling on his feet. He's trying to do a cute little pass that don't go to nobody, not to anybody's feet. He's dropping to the floor. He's complaining, bro. Mom, I don't know if you noticed it. Your players stop playing at him. Mason Mount, he's running full steam ahead. Højlund is shouting for the ball. He passes it to the right. Why? Why do you think? Do you think if Højlund is screaming, not Haaland, sorry, is screaming for that ball in the middle, do you think no one's going to try and get it to his feet? Come on, man. You think... Jamie Vardy, man. Sven Larsen, Beto, bro. We're all passing to their feet. This Højlund guy's Mateta, bro.
Mateta.
It's crazy, bro. He was spoiling everything for you, man, in that first half.
You're ruining it.
And the thing is, if you look at Liverpool, not Liverpool, Chelsea on the other side, Tyreek George, when the ball did come to him, he was very safe. He played it back, no silly. But he didn't even have the ball that much. His job weren't. You know what I mean? He was just pressing mainly. But the little times this guy had the ball on his feet, at least it stayed on his feet. I said, well, look at this. I said, come on, bro. I'm watching this.
He didn't do much though. He got subbed. He didn't do much.
Bro, he's 18. He's 18.
And that's not even position.
That's not even his position.
And the point of he did a job of when the ball came to him, he linked it. He didn't lose the ball.
He didn't lose. That's it.
He was safe.
That's it, bro.
You know, listen. I think I don't disagree. I just feel like it's so harsh to not look at his XG and say part of that is the way we play. Like I'm not talking about just him like losing ball in the build up, but like the style, bro. Like when he gets that ball back, he's trying to build up. He doesn't even have a lot of options. Players are hiding behind defenders. Maybe it's excuse.
But
Maybe I'm giving him too much of an
no,
excuse.
you are, because he's used to playing in a system like this. He played at
Atalanta, he was running in behind. They were giving him through balls.
Yeah, but
they're not doing none of that.
Bro,
there was one ball. Mount was the Mount ball you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, any other striker would have at least lofted that a little bit over the defender. He was by himself. He does that. BK, I promise you, yeah. I watch every United game almost. There's always like 2 or 3 of those chances where he's by himself screaming for a ball, and Garnacho would look left. Garnacho would look somewhere else.
Yeah,
like
but bro.
So for me, it's like, bro, strikers, they feed off of like very small chances in the Premier League. And if you're not giving this guy as many chances as possible,
yeah, but
then the style.
But then I also say, for me, I don't care about where you play as a striker. Sometimes the striker position and the goalkeeper position are the 2 most selfish positions. You sometimes, as a striker, forget niggas trying to give you the ball and that, bro. Just turn and run up turn and lick off a bullet. Just fight. Like, what are we doing?
Wait, do you have any shot at this game? Did he have any shot?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just take the ball, half turn, wicket, bro. Just the keeper. At least you've done something, and the fans will go, hey.
Okay, was it one of the situations where was our defense that good to the point where
no.
Shoot? That's not funny. Hey, yeah, chill. I gotta chill with that now. That now was super sick. That's hilarious. Come on, man. Nigga, Tosin was over here bullying her. Yeah, like Tosin was
bullying. You trying to steal some aura of our players, huh?
Nah, bro. Tosin, Tosin wasn't bullying her.
No.
They play good defense. They play literally defense.
No, but the thing is, right? I feel like our defense nullified Ferguson and your defense nullified George. But
George is not a striker though. Like I feel like George is like
he's not. I'm just saying, right? This thing constantly stayed up top, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what George did better than Ferguson, like BK was saying, is that he did not lose the ball.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have opportunity to shoot, at least don't lose the ball so that you can link. Like, for instance, the goal that Crystal Palace scored, when SS scored, right? You see, when they played the ball to Mateta held it perfectly. Passed it to Sad gave back to him. He gave it to Munoz. Quick counter. Boom, bam, boom. Goal. You know what I'm saying? What is Ferdinand's strength? Like, what is his strength? Like, from the games that
his strength. His strength is literally strength. That boy just has to wrestle, bro. That's all he's gonna do. Yeah, I don't know who's coaching him to do that, bro. But like that's what we need to find out. I feel like that's the main question. Who is telling Højlund back up to the defender every ball?
Could be That
has to be a coaching thing, bro. That has to be coached into him. Like it's not normal. That's not normal.
Yeah, but he's been doing this even when Ten Hag was here. So,
bro, with Ten Hag, he was banging goals, but sometimes like he would at least run into spaces. They would put the ball in there.
Well, the formation has changed. Let's say
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I don't get it. The back it up because, bro, BK, you can't tell me, bro. These are top level coaches watching Højlund week in and week out, and they're not seeing videos of this man ramming himself almost like he wants. No, let me not say what I want to say. But he's ramming himself into the freaking defenders, bro. Like backing into them every freaking time. Bro, this is not carnival, bro. Like,
and the Prem, that's not gonna work because every defender is big.
Yeah,
that's the bad thing as well. You know, that's actually the bad thing, bro. He thinks these men are all like them Serie A defenders, 5'10" and that, fam.
These niggas be eating corned beef.
You know what I'm saying, fam? That's coming up against most centre halves in the league are like average 6'1" and above. Like, yes, bro, you do get big. The odd. Yeah, they're all big, bro. Like it's that's crazy.
Nah, bro. I would say, man, from a Chelsea point of view, bro, it was very important for us to get that goal, man. That
Yeah,
goal,
y'all needed to win.
yeah, we need that win, bro. I was very mad at you guys for playing that strong team. Like, oh, yeah, bro, you want to win
Bro
until
says, man.
Bro, how
hell
can you
yeah.
say that when you played a strong team as well?
Nigga, no shit. We needed to play a strong team. We needed that victory. Bro, United out here playing. Bro, if we didn't get 3 points, I was gonna be over mad at United. I was gonna call every setting I know. Yo, I was
Bro,
like, yo,
every Chelsea fan, literally in my other group chat, they were like, bro, this Amorim guy, bro, he didn't rest no player.
bro, I saw that lineup. I was like, bro, everybody is playing. Even Luke Shaw was playing. I was like, when was Luke Shaw
Yeah.
fit? I thought he was
Nah, that's
injured.
how I knew he was trying to train them, bro. There's no other explanation, bro. He had to have gone for match fitness. That must have been the mojo, because there's no way.
Yeah, but it was good to see Heaven back. Heaven,
yeah, that made me happy, bro. I like that kid.
I thought he was out for the whole season. Like
I thought so
season
too.
was done.
Euro, man, Euro's a big miss. Even Xerxes is a big miss. I know we're not, we were not super great even with him, but he's a big miss, bro.
Yeah. But that tackle he did on Malagusto, nigga, that was a red card. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
That was a red card.
Malo, yeah, that one was a little bit dangerous, but we already have enough troubles, man. So I figured he was like, man, these guys have enough to worry about, bro. They got Wednesday coming up. last thing they need is another red card.
Honestly.
But Chelsea game, I mean, listen, shout out to Reece, bro.
Bro,
That spin move he did on Garnacho, bro. Only Garnacho would get done like that. That guy came in, bro. Few seconds in, you get done up like that, bro. I don't even get it,
bro, the way he chopped that ball and just chop it right back. The way he crossed that ball, it was so perfect to the center. Like
bro.
that whole goal was reached in. You
That made
can't
me
miss
so
that.
mad to see, bro. So mad when I saw that. Like, bro, what are you?
Have you seen the clips in slow motion? And I've seen it in all speed, fast speed, regular speed, slow motion.
I saw it, bro. I saw the clip, man. He loved it, and then your boy was out there dancing. I don't know what he was doing. Lindelof falling down.
Oh, Linda. Now he jumped. Linda jumped. The ball was flown over his head. Yeah.
Who was the one that slipped? Somebody slipped, bro.
It was what's his name?
Was it
Maserati.
Maserati.
Maserati was the one who was trying to hold him with his arms. That nigga was trying
he too, man. I like him, but he needs to be in the gym a little bit, dog. Like, get strong, bro. Pull Cucurella's hair, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, yo. Nigga to pull his hair. No, for real, like Romero.
Bro, Cucurella's one of the shortest guys in the field after Ahmad.
But that's how good that cross was and that play. Like, nobody was ready for that. Nobody.
Bro, if that was like a Newcastle, bro, that wouldn't go in, bro. You got all these big defenders, Shaw, Dan Burn.
I don't know. That's how good that cross was. I don't know because
it
didn't give you guys no time to set yourselves to like hang up to like, bro. That cross was so good. It knocked over everybody. Maguire, Lindelof, all your big players. All were out of the game.
He definitely did.
What a cross, man.
Oh, that cross was crazy. Ooh. Has to be assist of the season.
Hey, assist of the season.
If I got the season over and it's not gonna win it.
Nah. It can be like fourth place.
Nah. To be fair, I hear what you're saying, man. It was
a good cross though, but I mean, maybe it's because of the move, the combination of the move and everything.
The skill was so smart, man. So smart. Because he knew. Because I don't know if you watch. Because remember, before that even happened, he had to look up. So he kind of looked up and deep. Yeah, no one's really there. Like, let me keep the ball just a little bit longer. So that's why he faked it and he turned. And it's not like he took a touch and hit it. As he turned, he took it out his foot.
Because even in the interview, right? In the interview, he said that he was mad at Pedro Neto for the pass because he wanted to cross it one time. So that's why. So when the ball was passed to him, it was more on his left side. So that's why he had to chop like that and took it one time. And whip that shit. He whipped that shit like whipped cream, Nick. You never seen shit whipped like that in your life, son. And then Cooper went, oh, so it's crazy, son. Yeah, it was so lit, yo. Nigga, I was on the bus when I saw that goal. Nigga, I never. They thought I was they thought I was crazy. They wanted to go camp about me. That shit was it was sensational, bro. So yeah, United, thank you, man. Thank you for continuing to open your legs.
Hey, boss.
No, like I told you last week, you wasn't here, mom. I said, open your legs, don't say anything. You know what I mean? Just open your legs.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, yo.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man. It wasn't like that, man. It was charity, man. It was charity. We knew you guys needed it. We got an opportunity. We're like, you know what? Let's give it to our London rivals. You know what I mean? For old time's sake.
Mason Mount over there getting bullied all day,
bro. Every ball,
bullying him.
Man, y'all gotta let that shit go though. Y'all gotta let it go. I feel like that's
let it go.
Yeah, man. Y'all sold him. Y'all made profit, pure profit.
Bro. No, we did, but yo, did you see that? Bro, in the video in the locker room talking about, oh, we are home. Talking about this is home and shit. Home.
He said that?
Yeah, his dad, him and his dad, they were like, we're home in it or something like that in British terms. We're home. Something like that. We're home. We're home. This is home or something like that. We're home.
Yeah. Hey, he's here. He's not wrong. That's where that's where he got breastfed, man.
That's hilarious. There you go. MM7. Yeah, I can have that. That's cute. Yeah, I can have it. Yeah, I can have it. That's why Enzo Bernales. And Enzo Bernales was playing with one eye. One eye. His other eye was blind. He couldn't see as the other eye. He was playing one eye. All he saw was Mason Mount.
That happened to your boy too, Guehi.
What, his eye?
Yeah, something happened to his eye. I don't know what happened to his eye.
Oh, then I was doing like the Conference League game.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh. Conference League for Crystal Palace.
Oh, Guehi. Oh,
Guehi.
Oh, Guehi. I think about our
Guehi. His one eye was like shut.
Oh, yeah. City. They were, the tactics wasn't working, so they were poking niggas. They were doing fucking niggas. All right, Mr. Bo, when you ready? Show your face, man. We need to talk to you. I tell you,
forever. My camera is on. What do you mean, show your face?
Oh, my bad. I'm on television right now. Christmas lasts forever.
My boy got a new song for you, bro.
MB, salam alaikum. Talk to us, brother. How you feeling, man?
I mean, we lost the final. How am I supposed to feel?
Nigga got the shades on.
What type of question? What type of question is that?
Yeah. Nigga came in like Stevie Wonder.
Oh, man.
Yo. Where you in Bahamas? Nigga took an early vacation. Yeah, early vacation. Boy, ain't no trophy for you this season.
Nigga, we need to hurry up and talk about the game.
That's so funny. Now talk to us.
I mean, what? They beat us. Like, what do you want me to say?
MB.
It was a.
How you going on holiday and you're trophyless? I'm trophyless and I'm in my house.
No,
nah,
for real.
Nah. We won the community shield. We ain't trophyless.
It's a shield. It's a shield, MB.
Oh, man. Hey, nah, man. I booked this before the final. I thought it was going to be a celebration thing. You get me?
Where you at, MB?
I'm in Dallas. I'm at a pool party. What's it called, bro? Honestly, the game, they beat us the way everybody knew if they were going to win the game, they were going to beat us off a counterattack. I think 90 minutes out of the 90 minutes, for 5 minutes out of the 90, they got up the pitch. They made 2 chances. They almost scored 1. But I think for the rest of the game, we were creating chances. Just niggas don't know how to shoot. Like, you're in the box, you're trying to force the ball onto your strong foot. Like, you got all the time in the world. Like, I don't understand. So, yeah, I mean, I think in that 90 minutes, we definitely created enough chances to at least equalize. Not even counting the penalty. I'm talking about just within the game. I think we created enough chances to at least equalize, but they didn't take their chances. So it just sucks, obviously, that you lose a final. But yeah, it just fucking Crystal Palace. the way I saw them celebrating, I was like, if we had to lose to anybody, at least it's not Man United or Chelsea again,
Right,
or
right,
any one
right.
of these teams, bro. I was like, bro, fucking Crystal Palace, they can have it. They can enjoy that one.
Yeah,
I,
they
I,
enjoyed that one
they,
for
they
sure.
add it to the list. I didn't add it to the the hit list.
Nah, nah, I love Crystal Palace. What do you mean hateless? I
See,
love Crystal Palace.
y'all struggle against small teams in finals, man. Such as Wigan, Crystal
Hey, what is
Palace,
that, man? What's that supposed to
M-
mean? I have to
Man,
spell a little bit of.
Oh,
Man
bro,
United.
here we
You know what
go. Man, this our first season trophy list. So you can't even tell us anything about finals because
No,
when we get to the finals, most times out of not, we
Bro,
win the
this
final.
guy is
no,
actually trolling us more than you guys. He said,
no.
"Y'all struggle against small
Yeah,
teams."
against small
Uh,
teams, y'all struggle in finals.
man, yeah, like the Champions League final against Chelsea, we always struggle against small teams. You're right.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But yeah,
That's
man, I
hilarious.
think I think I
I
said it
didn't
on the
even think
last
about that.
podcast. I said it. If we come into this game and this bald idiot does the same shit he did against Southampton, we're gonna lose. I said it at the last podcast. I'm like, bro, you playing against a team that's sitting back. You do not put a left foot player on the right and a right foot player on the left because you can't cut inside to six players that are ready to
Yeah.
defend their box. You have to
Yeah.
go down
Mm.
the byline and cross the ball. A lot of our chances were from crosses. Like Savinho put in a couple good crosses, Doku put in a couple good crosses on his left, but then they're crossing the ball on their weak foot. I think if he swapped them at some point in the game, I think we would have created some better chances because Savinho was beating in the second half. He was beating Mitchell, but he was crossing the ball with his right foot. So
Nah,
it's
for
like
sure.
it's like,
Coach
bro, come
MB.
on. So, uh,
I said, Coach MB with the tactics, man. That's a good
Nah, bro.
observation, man.
Some of this stuff, like
Nice, good
obviously,
observation.
obviously, I'm never claiming to know football more than
Be a
any
coach.
manager, let alone Pep Guardiola. But I think
No,
some of this
no.
stuff, as a fan, when you're watching it, I think some of
Yeah.
these things you can. It's like, why? How do you go play a final? You just signed a DM for 60 mil, and he's on the
Mm-hmm.
bench. Now you're playing
Mm-hmm.
Bernardo and De Bruyne as your holding midfielders in a final that you did against Chelsea and lost 1-0. It's like, bro. You're making the same mistakes over and over again. Akanji playing right back, and he doesn't know how to cross the ball. Like every time they gave the ball to him on an overlap, he just cut back and passed it back to the midfield. If that's Mateus Nunes, he's crossing the ball. He's creating something. I think Mateus Nunes is also keeping up with Eze pace-wise on that goal that he scored. So I think he again, same thing I complained about Southampton, same thing I said on the podcast after the Southampton game. The back line that he picked for Southampton, the back line he picked today, it doesn't make any sense, bro. You were losing 15 games in the season. Then you found a back line that got you 9 wins in a row. And then you play a game where if you win, you qualify for Champions League. You change the back line, you draw. Then you play in a final, you change it again, you lose. So now I'm struggling to see what he's gonna do against Bournemouth. Because if you're on the same shit you're on like throughout the end of the season when it's crunch time, I can see him playing Bernardo Silva at left back. Like I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's frustrating because as a City fan, I'm confident to say that with a different lineup, I think we come out at least with a goal. Whether they beat us 2-1 or we go to extra time and they beat us on penalties, that's fine. But I think at least with a better lineup, we at least score a goal or we don't concede their goal. Because if you watch their goal, it came from they hoofed the ball from the right
Center
back
back.
to Mateta. Where Mateta was standing was where a DM would be positioned. So that hole was free the entire game. It's like, bruh, there's certain things you just don't do in a final, bro. You need that stability in your midfield. You need a defense that has proven to get clean sheets. We just won a couple games back to back, 1-0. If there's
And they
any
switch it up.
any result that is hard to get in the Premier League, it's a 1-0 win. So if you find a
Yeah,
defensive
Arsenal fans were
line
talking
that's
about that.
that's coming up with that, and this whole shit about Ortega has been our goalkeeper in the League Cups. You get to a final, nigga, fuck Ortega.
Nah, but Ortega wasn't the problem. Ortega's not the problem.
Man,
Ortega.
don't piss me off with Ortega's not the problem. Ortega does not dive for any shots. I get it. It was a good goal, but even the way he dived, he gave up before the ball even got into the net. I don't like Ortega as a goalkeeper. I think also
That nigga
Ortega as
suicidal.
a like if you see the goal that led, I mean the pass that led to their the handball incident. I think we get a lot more of those with Edison as the goalkeeper because Edison does that in the game. So when Edison is the goalkeeper, the defensive line is scared of Edison doing that, so they back off. But Ortega is just passing the ball to Akanji, passing the ball to Ruben Diaz. Like there's no threat over the top. And look, the one time we went over the top, we almost caused them to get a red card. So I think Pep, I can't even blame the players because we controlled the game. Yeah, we conceded one goal, but I think for the most of the game, we controlled it. Crystal Palace just defended extremely well. Like they were very efficient in their defending. That's fine, but I think I cannot blame any players on the pitch outside of the players that were selected. So that has to go down to the manager. So it just
Nah,
it just sucks because I'm like I said, I'm confident that with a different lineup, I think we come out with a better result.
there gotta be some sort of
You said what?
with the players on the pitch because, like, and I would you give like Haaland? Why would Haaland give
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Is these decisions like
the
you're the striker. You're the striker in the
penalty
team. You're the
to
one that's being paid
condition
£1 million a week, and you get a penalty. You're the designated penalty taker. Why are you giving it to Marmoush, who hasn't taken a penalty yet? That and Pep said it in the press conference. That wasn't his decision. That's a decision the players made on the pitch. Henderson himself said he knew where Marmoush would have kicked the penalty, but he wasn't
exactly
sure about Haaland. So it's like, why are you
right.
switching? Why are you switching? I think Haaland just pussied out. I think he just pussied out. He didn't want to take the penalty because he was like, oh, if I miss, blah blah blah. But then we see ended up missing. So I think yeah, you gotta grab the ball and score. If you miss, if Haaland missed, then there's nothing to complain about. Like Haaland is our penalty taker. He takes a penalty. The keeper
Right.
saves it. It is what it is. But when you do something like that, then you give stuff that is like, what if, and bro, that's the whole point of having a designated penalty taker. I don't understand that decision too. So they gotta sort that shit out, bro. These niggas.
I say he's a star.
Yeah,
Because you have been
bro.
struggling to
And,
score
and the
Marmoush,
same
penalties.
thing,
Marmoush
Like
probably
you,
trying to
you
take a
have been
bonus.
bro.
struggling to
We played so well in these last 2 months without Haaland, and I've said this throughout the year. Haaland is an incredible goal scorer. I don't think anybody is as clinical as him. Like when it comes to like
I've
finishing
heard that take
chances.
before.
But I've said this throughout the year. I think we play way better when he's not on the pitch. And the way we played against Southampton, I think was a clear indication that bro, we've been playing for 2 months without Haaland. We just played Crystal Palace without Haaland and beat them 5-2. And then you come and put Haaland back against Southampton. He's not doing anything. He's the easiest striker we have for players that sit in a low block to defend because he just stands with the center backs and hopes that a good enough ball comes to the back post. That's it. But that's not the way we played. When we played with Marmoush as a striker and we played with the wingers, we were scoring, we were creating chances. But Haaland, he just allows teams to sit in their shape because that's the striker you're marking. He's right there in your box. You can sit with your defensive line in your box. Your midfielders are going to be in front of the striker, so the striker is in between your defense and your midfield, and it's easy to control that. But I think if he had taken off Haaland and left Marmoush on for those last I think 10 minutes, I think it's a different game because we started creating chances. Echeverry came on, he had a couple chances. I think Haaland Haaland being in that lineup, Haaland and Akanji coming back from injury really killed us in these last two games. So
Wait, whoa, whoa,
yeah.
whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa, whoa.
hilarious.
What?
Players coming back from
You think
injury.
Haaland? Do you think Haaland was rushed back? I mean, I thought he
Nah,
was
I don't think
kind of.
he's rushed back. I just think he came back at the not the worst possible time, but I think he came back against the worst possible opponents because if this was mid-season, we're playing against like Spurs or Brighton or one of these teams that don't sit back as much, I think he has a better game. But you come and the two teams you're playing against are teams that are playing in a low block. Those are the teams that Haaland has proven to struggle against the most. So it's I wouldn't say it's predictable, but it's not surprising that he struggled against these two games back to back, same sort of game. So I don't know what Pep is thinking most of the time, but Yeah, he got to sort that shit out next season.
Bro, Pep might be done,
Guardiola.
man. Like his juice. It
Yeah,
could be
that's what
over,
you
man.
guys
He's
said.
been
That's
out.
what you guys said. You said the same thing. You said the same thing multiple times, bro. And he comes and wins the title. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear Pep is done. He just made a mistake again. It is what it is. It's not done.
Bro, he got threatened by Oliver Glasner. Oliver
That's not.
Glasner told him, if you play that same system,
How many? How
I will
many?
defeat you.
How many wins do you have against Crystal Palace this season?
Bro. How many?
Answer me. How many wins does Chelsea
Check.
have against Crystal
I don't know.
Palace this season?
Somebody got to check that. I don't know. I think we
Chelsea
beat them.
versus Crystal Palace. Let's
You
check.
haven't beat them. You drew both games.
Drew both.
There you go. No,
So you're
but
acting like Crystal Palace or Glasgow are some second-rate team. Crystal Palace got to the final of the FA Cup. You like
nah.
what are we
I mean,
talking about?
I'm not saying that they're like.
What are we talking about here?
I'm not trying to make it they're small, but bro, they're 12 in the table. Like they're
And
12 in the league. Like
okay,
with their resources, right? They're from South London. South London is the hood. That's the
Bro
hood of
said that
London.
resources.
oh
That's
my
hilarious.
God. So now the league as a Chelsea fan, you trying to tell me your league form is linked to your cup form?
No, it's not a link, but we have to put into perspective of like what just happened.
What
Like
happened?
this is their first trophy in their history. They've never won a trophy before in their life. Never.
Okay.
Like the whole club has never won a trophy. This is
All
their
right.
first trophy won, right?
And
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 then
and wait, let me add on to that. Do you think in their entire history a Crystal Palace team has been as good as this one?
But but let's talk about
probably
quality though. Like, let's talk about quality. I feel like quality wise though, Man City clearly has more quality than
Oh
Crystal
yeah,
Palace.
Man City,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like
no.
throughout the season, I think the only
Mm.
teams I would say that have more quality than us is Liverpool and Arsenal this season.
Bro.
But quality, having more quality than if that was the case, we would win. What? What are we talking about? Quality?
No,
Man
but
City has more quality.
to answer your question, right? We have seen better Crystal Palace teams
No, we
than
have
this
not.
team.
We have not.
Bro, with people
Yeah,
with they had Zaha, the midfielder. What's the midfielder name?
Okay.
The French midfielder, and they had the goalkeeper, Tim Krul.
Okay.
They've had good teams.
Okay, look, Mitchell starts for England. Gahey starts for
No, you
England.
don't.
What do you mean? No, he don't.
Mitchell?
Chop on him.
Mitchell?
He plays for England.
Who's
Yeah.
their left back? Who's England's left back?
Nigga, who else? And Mitchell.
Oh, okay. All
It's
right.
somebody.
When you find out, you let me know. Mitchell. Okay, Mitchell. Mitchell is in the England squad. Gahey
squad,
is in the
yeah.
England
I
squad.
think
Is it?
this is their best team I've seen in a while.
Bro, what are we
Zaha,
talking about?
No.
This is the
this might be
best
one of their
Crystal
best
Palace
because
team.
well,
Bro.
they had Olise, they lost Olise, so I mean,
Bro.
Yeah, but they lost
It's like-
Olise. They got Mateta. They got who's that midfielder? Adam Wharton. They got
Wharton.
Munoz. They got what, bro? What are we talking about?
No, they got a good team. They got a good team.
It's a good team, right? It's a very good team.
This is
I'm not even trying to deny that, right? But in the game, Mike Gui, their best center back, who is worth 80 mil, got injured. I had to be taken off, and they had to bring in who? They brought in some white guy. I don't even know who he was. No. They brought in that they brought in Loma. They brought
Okay.
in
Jefferson.
Loma. Yeah, Jefferson Loma for Mike Gui.
And how did that change their shape?
It was still the same shape, but
so what are we talking about? It's not like
No.
they had to change their game plan. They just sat back.
what I'm saying is that you have international players that we have argued and said that they are world
So
class.
by that's why I'm saying that argument you are about to make and the statement Mom made is redundant. Because if that's the case, we should be 38 wins out of 38 games in the Premier League.
So then now my question is
are we sitting here and pretending? Are we really sitting here and pretending that the quality of the players on the pitch will always guarantee you wins?
No, that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
That's literally what he's saying. He's
No, I'm
saying
not-
that because Man City have international players, they should have won the game. What?
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that.
You could have said that. You should have said that last week. Don't say it this week because Southampton are 20th in the league. They haven't made it to any final. If you said it last week, I would say yeah. But we're talking about a team that just beat Aston Villa. How much to get to the final? They just won.
Yeah, they smacked Aston Villa. Actually, that's right.
Bro,
right.
what are we talking about?
In the semifinal? Yeah.
But bro, going into the game, right? the odds wasn't that Crystal Palace was not close to winning
That's a
I mean,
lie.
to
That's a
to
lie.
no.
That's
But
a lie,
bro.
bro.
to be fair though,
Come on, man.
Crystal Palace sat back the whole game. To be fair,
No,
it
it's
was
not.
like
I'm not even talking about
No
sitting
shit.
back, bro. I'm talking about
yeah.
talking before the game. People were
Yeah.
saying that if Crystal Palace come and play the same way they've been playing, and based on the way we just played against Southampton, Crystal Palace have a big chance of winning the game. That's literally what the pundits were saying before the game even started. They said it.
Wow.
So the
Yeah.
fact that they came, sat back, scored one goal off a counter attack, and sat back the rest of the game is literally what everybody said they would have to do to win the game, and they did that.
They did the thing.
We just, like I said, we created a couple chances. Haaland had that one chance that De Bruyne crossed the ball, but we got a corner off it. We had a couple shots blocked in the box. We had the penalty. I like the penalty. The fact that we won a penalty and didn't score it. I cannot even sit here and say we didn't create enough chances to win the game. We just didn't put away our chances. That's what I said when I first joined. So I don't think Crystal Palace outplayed us. They had one clear cut chance. They took their chance. We had a couple clear cut chances and we didn't take it. That doesn't come down to the quality of the players. That's just the players on the pitch didn't finish their chances.
Nah, for sure. Now I would say this. I would definitely say this. Dean Henderson was on smoke like that
He
game. Like if
was on
Dean,
smoke though. He
And
was.
if
and Dean Henderson, like, bro, I've already gotten over this whole red card fiasco. The fact that he saved the penalty, yeah, like you gotta be a good keeper to one guess where you saved the penalty. I saw some people saying that he was off his line, but bro,
nah, he was on the line.
if you guess the right direction, whether you're on the line or not, bro, you saved the
We
penalty. You saved the penalty. I'm blaming the
Facts,
striker for
facts.
that. But the fact that he was even on the pitch to save the penalty, that's a question for the referees to
But
answer.
I don't know why I keep saying that. That's not a red card. Like you do
Oh,
realize that
okay. Tell me,
if
tell
you're
me why it's not a red card.
in the rules state that if your body is in the box, you can touch the ball with your hand as long as your
That's the
leg
dumbest
is in the
shit
box.
I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, is that what happened?
That
Because
is
I was
not
trying
a
to figure out.
rule. Mom,
I was
don't
trying
listen
to
to
figure
this
out.
nigga, bro. Don't
Nah,
listen to this
bro,
nigga, bro.
bro.
bro, check,
Don't
bro.
listen to this
I'm,
nigga, bro.
bro,
Nah.
these are official. These are official rules,
That is not. Show me the rule. That is not a rule. Because
bro.
if that's the case, if a player is in the penalty box and I foul him from outside the penalty box, then it should be a free kick.
What? Wait, say
Because
that again.
you're saying that if the keeper's legs are inside his box and
Yeah,
he touches the ball outside the penalty box, because of where he is, that's where the rules should come into play.
yeah.
So then if I
That's not
foul
handball.
somebody and I am outside the penalty box and he's
Uh-huh.
in the box and I pull his shirt, then it should be a free kick because I'm outside.
No, but he's in the box. That's different.
Mine's
Goalkeeper rules.
frozen.
No, goalkeeper rules and
Oh man.
outfield players rules
Niggas piss me
is
off,
different.
man.
No, MB. Goalkeeper rules
Niggas,
and bro,
you're
go.
frozen. Oh, am
Oh,
I
I'm
frozen?
who's frozen, bro. Can you hear me? Hello.
Nigga, all right,
Mhm.
there's no rule. Like you just bullshitting. There's
No, but
no
I'm
rule.
telling you, bro.
There's
Go.
no, you're bullshitting. There is no
Somebody
rule that
looking up.
says
Somebody looking up.
there's literally no rule that says if the keeper is in his box, he can touch the ball. There's no rule that says that
Bro, I've
anywhere.
seen this. Bro, I've seen this so many times. There's so many
Bro,
times that
what's
that
his
that
name?
that goalkeepers have done this.
Claudio Bravo in the Champions League, what was it? In 2015 against Barca, handled
Mm.
the ball like that, out in his box, handled the ball outside the box, straight red card. So the fact that this is not a red card
Was that during
is crazy.
VAR era? Was that during the VAR era?
That was during VAR. We talking about Claudio Bravo after Pep Guardiola came to the Premier League.
I think Bravo is before VAR. That's
Oh
BV.
my
That's
god, bro.
BV before
Guardiola came
VAR.
to the Premier League in 2015, 2016. Bravo was our goalkeeper until 2017, 2018. So, what do you mean?
Oh
When
well,
did
bro. All
VAR
right,
come into play?
let me look up these rules because I'm pretty sure
Bro, that is not a
that.
rule. I'm telling you that is, or somebody would have said it. I'm hearing all these pundits, all these ex-football players saying that Wayne Rooney has come out and said that that should have been a red card. So I don't think anybody's coming here to tell me that a keeper can be in his box and punch the ball because he's outside. That's not a rule.
Now,
Because VAR would have said that. They would have said, "Oh, the keeper was in his box. It's not a handball." But what they said was Haaland is moving away from the goal, so it's not a red card. But Haaland is moving away from the goal because the keeper slapped the ball away from the goal. Like, what are we
Oh,
talking about?
I thought they were saying that because it was a so what's his name? Henderson fouled Allen. I was
Nah,
thinking that.
they said it's not a red card because Haaland was moving away from the goal. But the way the ball was bouncing, the way Haaland was running, he was running directly to the goal until Henderson slapped the ball to the left. So I don't
But that
understand how they come up with a rule that it's not a red card because Haaland is moving away from the goal and ignore the fact that he's only moving away from the goal because of the handball that you're looking at. I don't. And that's my beef. If they didn't check it, if there was no VAR and the keeper just said, "Oh no," I mean the ref just said, "Oh no," I thought the keeper was in the box and we saw the handball. I could complain about it, but there's no VAR. You move on. But the fact that you go to the screen and you watch this back to back and you come out with this and tell me that this is not a red card is insane. It's insane, bro. I don't
So
understand
so
how that's not a red card.
MB, I'm watching the video and they're saying is the way Haaland's touch was going away. That's
Yeah,
what they're saying.
but okay, so if you're a striker, right, and
Mhm.
you're rushing into the box, the keeper's rushing.
Yeah,
You're either gonna try and chip him or you're taking the ball around him. So if you,
around him.
I can show you a very identical goal that Haaland has scored where the keeper came to the edge of the box, he took the ball to
Yeah.
the side and scored it, right? But
Yeah. No, I agree.
while
I agree
Haaland
that
is
it's
touching
kind
the
of
ball to
ridiculous.
take it around the keeper
Mhm.
adds momentum to the ball by pushing it. He's obviously gonna go wider, and that's my problem with the decision.
The
It's not
call.
that
Yeah.
Haaland took the ball to the throw in. Why would he take it to the throw in? He took it that far because the ball was pushed. So it's
Mm.
like, bro, Rooney has come out and said it. Scholes has come out. I'm talking about people that hate Man City have come out and said that should have been
Yeah.
a red card. So, but then again, I'm complaining about that, but I feel like our penalty was not a penalty. So I think they gave us, a decision to make up for that shit decision. But the
Yeah.
keeper that saved the penalty should not have been on the pitch. The keeper that saved all the shots
Yo,
we took should not have been on the pitch.
on the pitch.
That's my main problem. They should have been a
And,
man down. That was my beef.
and
Man
that's the
down.
beauty, and that's the beauty of the game, man. I see what
Man,
you're saying though.
you
Man
win some,
said
you
that's the
lose some,
beauty
man.
of the
You win
game.
some, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You
Yo,
mean some
that's
you
a
lose some.
hate, bro. That is hater 101. Man said that's the beauty of the game.
No. I'm not even saying to hate.
No,
he's
I know
right.
what he means. I know what
And
he
you know what I'm
means.
saying? It's like I know
Yeah.
he's
Hey,
right.
That's
It's
life.
like imagine.
That's karma.
You
No,
think
no.
you think my ops could tell me that's the beauty of the game,
No,
bro?
What I mean is, BA, what I mean is, right? Imagine like the guy who's supposed to be off the pitch was the man of the match in a way.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
that's what I
Like it's
But
crazy.
I
like
also heard though.
it,
Yeah.
Apparently, the VAR guy was a long-time Crystal Palace fan.
no.
There you
DK,
go.
you're getting your facts wrong. The VAR guy used to play for Crystal Palace.
No way.
Oh, are you serious?
Nigga, he
Are you
used to
serious?
play for Crystal Palace. Not that he was a fan. He used to play for
Bro,
Crystal
Emma,
Palace.
you're
I
joking,
told you,
right?
Christoph lasts forever, man.
Bro.
It's long link.
Because I'm
Oh
watching it.
man.
Because that part of the game I missed it, bro. So I didn't really. I saw the screenshot, so I'm trying to figure out.
Nah,
Did he?
yeah, but
So
like
I
I
thought they
said,
give a PK.
Dean Henderson was
yeah,
on smoke, man.
nah,
Like
yeah,
that Dean Henderson.
the PK, I think it's a PK if Bernardo Silva doesn't like dive prematurely, but he did
Mm-hmm.
dive and they gave him
No,
the
that was a
PK.
PK. No,
No.
that Mitchell
That was not
challenge.
a PK. That was
That
not a
Mitchell
PK.
Nah,
challenge.
he
definitely didn't touch it.
no, you're not listening. You're not listening. That it was a horrible challenge, right? You should not
Yeah.
tackle. But Bernardo Silva went to ground before contact.
Before the
He
contact,
initiated the contact. So I
yeah.
don't think
Oh,
that was a penalty. So I think they gave it to us to make up for the red card. So
Dean
I'm
But
not
Henderson.
complaining.
Emmy, do you watch?
I'm not complaining about that decision. I'm complaining about the fact that the nigga that saved the penalty,
Should
But
have been
the
Emmy,
nigga
the
that was the
backup
man of
keeper.
the match, 9.1 rating, should not have been on the pitch. That's my problem.
but the backup keeper would have saved it. The backup keeper would have saved that
Okay, if
shit,
the
nigga.
backup keeper saves it and then we play 70 minutes with a man down, I think it's a different game.
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, but
Yo.
we
We don't
also know
know.
that should have been a red card.
But hey, MB, have
Oh
you guys
shit,
watched
this is so
you
funny,
guys
man.
watched the videos of the referee? What's his name again on that show with Rooney and the guys? The Gary Neville show. I don't know what show it
Overlap,
is.
overlap.
Well,
Overlap.
Mark
Yeah,
Clattenburg.
yeah, Clattenburg. Remember how he was talking about this? He said the exact same thing. Like how when they mess up a call, they try to fix
Yeah,
it from another the next
yep,
call.
yep. Because that penalty, that bro, obviously in real time it looks like a penalty, but any
Yeah,
VAR, any way you look at that, bro,
yeah,
that
so
should
that
not be given as a penalty. The only reason
yeah
they gave us that penalty was
because of
because
the
of that
previous call.
trash decision. Oh damn, who is that? Wait,
Let's
What
see.
up,
wait. Because of
my
that
boy?
trash decision that they just made in the
Mom, chill.
game.
You're
That's the only
married.
reason we got that penalty.
No, my boy is losing composure, man. Mid
Mom,
sentence.
mom, chill.
Y'all
We
gotta
live.
come to Dallas,
Chill,
man.
chill. But what was I gonna say? Nah, man. Nah, but honestly, you know what it is. I was talking about it earlier too. It's one of those where, I mean, yeah, you have one trophy, so this one
Yeah,
just, just let Crystal Palace have it.
this
You know what I
I
mean?
ain't gonna lie to you. This was I feel like for I'm not even saying this because like I feel like this was gonna be like a send off trophy for Kevin De Bruyne. That's how I looked at this one. It was gonna be like a send off, like last season type vibe. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's what they wanted to do,
That's
but
what I wanted.
if your
Well, well,
manager is a dickhead, you're not gonna you're not gonna, bro.
listen,
As a manager, if you're trying to give your player a send off, you play your best 11. You don't start doing experiments.
Nah,
So
facts.
yeah.
that's the same thing he did to Aguero in the Champions League final. Bro, you've been playing
Mm.
the entire Champions League with a DM. You go to the final, you bench Aguero and bench the DM. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
So
But
wait,
this is why players don't like him. This is why players don't like him. Zlatan
This
don't
is
like
why
him.
fans
Eto.
don't like him.
yo,
Because at the
so
end of
wait,
the day, we know that for at least one game in the season, he's gonna do something that he has no business doing, and it's gonna cost us everything we've worked for the entire season. So
so
he
wait,
does
Emmy,
that.
let me
Huh?
ask you this. Let me ask you two-part question. Let me ask you this, yeah. Do you think is he protecting Foden, or do you think he's being harsh with Foden right
I
now?
don't even think.
Or don't like Foden.
I think it's yeah. I think it's the fact that Foden hasn't produced this season. So I think it's like, I can't really. I don't think he's our best selection right now because he's not in the best of form. So if I put him out there, it's either gonna damage his form or damage his, like, he's just gonna play. He's not gonna produce, is what I'm saying. So I think
Mm.
he's benching Foden because Foden hasn't been producing. But I don't think. I think next season it's a matter of like he's gonna be our best player in that position. So I think next season he'll be back. But yeah, this season I think Pep is just like, you know what? I think Doku and Savinho have been better on the wings, and in this game, De Bruyne's last game, De Bruyne is definitely playing as the 10. So the only
Mm.
where Foden is gonna play is either 10 or on the wing. So I think that's why he benched him. But yeah, I would like I keep saying, Foden is not a winger. So I think with De Bruyne leaving and that 10 spot being open, unless we sign another 10, I think finally Foden will have a 38 game season playing in his strongest position, and then I think his numbers will be back up. But yeah, I don't think Pep has faith in him this season. I'm gonna say that, and then against Bournemouth, Foden is gonna be starting. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like Grealish. Grealish in our Champions League winning season, he started every game because he was like, he wasn't scoring, but he was helping us with the play, and that was crucial to the way we played. But once he stopped doing that, it's like, why am I playing this guy now? So
Where is
it's
Grealish?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about Grealish in a long time.
he's on the
Like,
transfer list. Go
what's
look
going
for
on?
him there.
That's the last. Nah, we don't want to
He's
see
on the
that.
transfer list, man. Go get
We
him.
definitely don't want to see that.
Go
Nah,
get
I
him,
did
bro.
like that kid that came on, that Estavio, what the fuck his name is, bro? That
Bro,
nigga
and
from
that's
Argentina,
bro.
as
That's what's
something.
pissing me off, bro. Because we've had this nigga since January, and this is his debut. So the fact that we've been playing like against Southampton, bro, put him on. Like, I would rather you put him on against Southampton than you put him
Yeah.
on as a last gasp in a final. Like, that doesn't make any sense. How can you bring a 19-year-old and his debut is in a final? You've had this nigga in the team since January. and he came on and created 2 chances off the bat. Like, it's like, bro, what are we doing here, man? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he was in school. He was in school learning English.
But
he go to school to
at
learn
the
some
end of the
English.
day, what's it called? It's a shit result for us. But like, as much as I'm talking about it from a City fan perspective, but from a Crystal fan perspective, like I said, I've seen a bunch of people that have been supporting Crystal Palace for 70 years. Blah blah blah. This is their
Yeah.
first trophy. I've seen all of that. So
Yo, there were some old people that were like, bro, I never thought I would ever see this in my lifetime. Like I thought I
yeah,
was gonna die.
exactly. Like
Oh
it's the
Jesus.
same thing we saw with Newcastle. So I think this year,
Yeah.
because Spurs are coming for you, man.
Yeah, now yes,
Bro,
yeah. May the
Andy,
Spurs be with you.
I told Lulu it's the year of the underdogs, and
Nah, for real. Shout out Real Betis.
yeah,
Nah, nah,
this is
Chelsea,
what
Chelsea. Nigga,
Shout
we the
out
underdogs,
Betis.
nigga. What are you talking about?
Y'all,
We the underdogs.
y'all have not lost a single game in that league. You saying you're the underdogs?
Man,
Bro,
don't worry.
I
Listen,
literally said, yeah, bro, it's been 5 months since that competition's been out, and now you're playing a decent team, bro.
Eh.
Yeah, we're
don't
not
don't
doing that.
Nah,
don't
bro.
worry about us, man.
Me at this point, the thing about the Man United Spurs game is I hate both of them. I hate Man United way more than I hate Spurs. But in the last couple of days, there's this one Spurs fan that has been adding me on Twitter, and I need to see his teams. So, so I low key on the lowest of keys, bro. I need Man United to win that game, bro.
Nah,
Like,
but that's Twitter though. That's
nah,
Twitter.
I
That's
don't give
not.
a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I need Man United because I have the nastiest tweet in my draft, just waiting for when Man United win that game. I need
Wait,
them to win that game.
what's the tweet? What's the tweet?
Nah. It's like when you're talking to a Spurs fan, all you have to do is wait. That's that's
I
all.
thought
That's all I gotta say. When you're arguing with a Spurs fan, your best tactic is to wait.
I thought that was an Arsenal tweet. I thought that was an Arsenal thing. That might be
Man,
like a
nah,
North
that's
London
Spurs,
thing.
bro. That's Spurs. That's Spurs for sure.
They got that rivalry, red and white. You know what I mean? That's a whole and yin and yang. You know, the
But
niggas
just
go side by
don't
side.
worry, Lily. We'll be there. We'll be
Man,
there.
nah, y'all tune in. Y'all gonna see something, man. We're gonna
Yeah.
destroy Real Betis. We will
Shout
destroy
out,
Real Betis.
shout out,
But
Anthony. One time for the one time.
yo, but now okay. Well, MB, yeah, thank you, man. Shit, should we
Nigga said thank you. Fuck off.
no? MB, I
Thank
ain't gonna
you.
lie,
Thank
I was shocked because bro, I couldn't watch the game live, so I had to call at work. So I had to watch the game later, so I didn't really know what was going on. Bro, I had notifications, 52 messages in the group chat. I was confused. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Either,
52 messages.
bro, 52 from the group chat, bro. I'm
Uh,
like, bro, either City is winning and MB is updating us every minute of the game, or he's defending
Nah,
for his
I think
life.
I think especially after that red card, I was fuming, bro. After that goalkeeper thing, bro, I was 100% sure that, bro, this nigga's getting sent off. And then the reason they gave, after that, bro, I was watching this game vexed the entire game, bro.
Nigga was vexed, huh?
I
Right?
was so mad watching this game because every time we were about to score, it's the nigga that's supposed to be sent off that's saving the goals, bro. If it was like a midfielder or something, it makes sense. But bro, the fact that it was the goalkeeper made it even more annoying, bro.
Bro, in the second half, when Dean Henderson came out with that cap, bro, I started laughing. This guy came out looking like Oppenheimer.
Yeah, man. Nigga came out because the sun was there.
Shit.
Fuck Dean Henderson. That fucking Man United ass.
you. Do you think that's why Pep? But do you think that's why when Dean Henderson went to shake his hand, Pep said no,
Oh
no,
no,
no.
no. You see, that's the thing they be doing with Pep. They be trying to bait him into. But if you watch the whole video, I saw the whole clip. Dean Henderson is walking up to Pep and telling him, "You got your 10 minutes, right?" And then Pep is like, "Bro, like I've already lost. Don't come here telling me no bullshit." So I think he was telling him, "Oh, like you were mad I was wasting time. You got your 10 minutes, but bro, don't say that to the manager of the team you just lost. That's disrespectful." So I think Pep kind of took that personally. But people are making it look like Dean Henderson came to shake his hand, and Pep said no. Dean Henderson came showing the 10 minutes signal. Like he had his hands up saying, "You got your 10 minutes." I can even send a video to the group. At first, I thought, yeah, Pep, you being a sore loser. But then I saw the whole video. I was like, yeah, nah, I wouldn't even.
Mm.
I would have cussed him out right there on the pitch, nigga.
But that's part of the game, bro. Like
Nah,
it's
you don't go do that. You can do that to a player or something, but bro, we don't see players talking shit like that to managers that are twice their age. That's
but
not part of the game.
part of the age game, he has to respect his elders, huh?
You must say that's part of the game. That is literally not part of the game.
No, like bro, like Lamine Yamal has been trolling the whole Real Madrid team. Like
Yeah,
when
he's
you
been
beat,
trolling the Madrid team and their players. He hasn't been trolling Carlo Ancelotti.
but that right there is the issue right there. Pep Guardiola, he's whole everything. His whole everything is bigger than the players. You see what I'm saying? Because it's really Pep. You know what I mean? Like if that was Jose Mourinho, they'd have done the same thing to Jose Mourinho because it's really Jose Mourinho. Carlo Ancelotti is chill, so no one's really gonna do this to Carlo Ancelotti. They're gonna do that to the players versus doing it to Pep Guardiola. You know, it's really all about him at the end of the day. Like
Man,
everything,
leave Pep Guardiola alone, man.
everything's also about him. But now let's move, man. You know, what I mean, I feel like we've spoken about the City Crystal Palace game enough. You know what I mean? Respect to MB, man. You know what I mean? Niggas stepped away from the pool party. So MB, how the pool? The water cold over there.
Man,
The
I
water.
can't say anything right now without incriminating myself, but I love Dallas, Texas, man.
Dallas, Texas.
I
Yo,
love Dallas, Texas, man.
I'm gonna have to pull up there to celebrate when I win the Conference League. That's why I'm gonna pull up in a pool party. We're gonna
This
be out
guy.
there.
You are not invited.
They got they got wearing shorts. So they gonna see where I'm
Shorts,
walking
gang.
in. Deep dive in the ocean.
What's the
But
alternative?
now,
Long shorts, nigga.
I mean regular shorts, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, all shorts are
Regular
short.
shorts. Now, unless you're wearing these
Can I
shoes.
park here? I can park here, right? No parking.
But what's it called? I talk to us, man, before we wrap up the episode. Talk to us, man. You had a big victory against Newcastle to solidify second place yet again. It was weird watching that game because I wanted a draw, but every time Newcastle was attacking, my natural instinct was to be happy because they were attacking against Arsenal. But I had to remind myself, no, nobody should score. Nobody should score, but
I didn't even know who I wanted to win, bro. Because for Arsenal, it's more so of just trolling. Like if Arsenal don't finish second, it would just be a trolling thing. But
yeah,
Newcastle, I actually needed them to drop points. So.
no, for real,
Yeah, so I didn't know where my heart was.
no, for real.
Nah,
Oh
man,
man.
listen. I think I said as long as we don't lose, man, that's all I cared about. So, which it was good, you know. It was good to see what's his name get some minutes. What's my man's name? But Havertz finally after a couple months. So yeah, man. Listen, I ain't really got nothing to say, man. 1-0, yeah, whoop to do. Yeah, bring on the summer camp. Send me some players and let's see where we're at, fam. That's all. Yeah.
No, so the last game of the season does nothing. Nothing like if y'all lose, nothing happens. Like y'all still
Yeah, bro.
stay second.
Nothing. Bro. Listen, I play the kids, play the youth, bro. Yeah.
The worst that could happen to them is I think finishing third. And that's like in a crazy scenario where in the next 2 games we score 10 goals and Arsenal lose against Southampton. That's
10
the
goals.
only.
Is that possible? Each game
Nah,
had
that's
to
not
score 5.
possible. We gotta score 10 goals against Bournemouth and Fulham away. Are you crazy?
Yeah, you never know, man.
Nah, they got it locked. They're probably. I mean, but Arteta, I feel like he'll probably play like Havertz and them because they're back from injury. He probably wants them to at least play some football. I don't think it'll be a full team of youths, but yeah, they have
Yeah.
nothing really to play for.
Nah, he'd be a fool to play a strong team. Like you gotta play like Jorginho. I heard Jorginho is leaving. He's going to Flamengo. He's going to Brazil.
Yeah.
He's going to Brazil. It seems like going to Brazil is like a it's like a thing with these players. Like Memphis went to Brazil, you know what I mean? Even though they're not Brazilian, so we know why they go to Brazil.
No,
Wait, why are they going to
Jorginho,
Brazil, Nate?
You know why they go to
Jorginho's
Brazil.
Jorginho's half Brazilian.
Oh, I forgot about that. That is true. No, actually, he's full. He's Brazilian. He don't even have. He's
Oh,
Brazilian.
he's not. I thought he was half. I thought he was
Nah,
half. Yeah.
nah, he's Brazilian. It's just that Italy gave him citizenship. And he just chose to play for them.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I forgot he was Brazilian. That's actually a good point. Well, yeah, that makes sense. If you're going back home, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
And Kai Havertz, he probably played the youth. What's his name? And what Waneri.
Yeah, play the youth, man.
Yeah, play the youth, man. Oh, Raya wants that clean sheet though, to get that clean sheet so he can finish
Yeah,
to have
hey,
the most
listen.
clean sheets in the league.
Listen, if anyone can stay, it's him. Because that other goalkeeper, yeah, get out of here, bro.
Who,
You
Shells?
No, man, no. Eto, bro.
Oh yeah, the Neto guy.
Neto.
Yeah, he got the whole bench.
Bro, he just shouldn't be. Listen, let me not even speak. Yeah.
Don't even show up to the game. Just
but honestly, stay home. You're fine. Like just just play not even the youth. Play like Tyranny, play Tyranny, play like Jorginho, Sterling, play.
Man said play the youth and then said Sterling. Oh man.
Yeah, but listen.
You gotta play the players that are leaving.
Yeah, not like
where's Sterling going?
Shit.
Well, he's going back to Chelsea.
Arsenal, if Sterling scores a hat trick, just sign him one time, man. I think it's good for you guys. He'd be good.
Don't worry, yeah. If you think you can send back Jadon Sancho and we can't send back Sterling, you must be crazy.
It's gonna be a resend. Sterling gonna be sent too. City, you want Sterling back?
I'll take him back. I have nothing bad to say about Sterling.
Half price.
Half price. He come back for free, if anything.
Free? Nah, you gonna give us some of that Etihad money. You know what I mean?
Nah, absolutely. Y'all trying to get rid of him, man. We should give you money. You're crazy. You're lucky we'll be paying his wages, man.
Hey, that's how football goes, man.
Oh man.
Gotta pay something.
Yeah, bro, listen, like I said, I'm just waiting for the transfers and the signings, and let's see where we're at. Because we don't have a big thing to do, but last summer was very important, and they crashed it and burned it, and like people, I don't know what people want to say about us not doing anything in the league, but I always take it back to the summer because you man know what I was asking for, and I barely got that, and even the players that we got weren't amazing this season. Let's be real. Like with Moreno, he was cool, but he wasn't all that. Calafiori, we never saw him. And who was the other player that we got? Yeah, I don't even know. Ah, bro, there you go, bro. Just score 0 league goals, fam. Yeah. Yeah, nah, man. It's not this summer was terrible, bro. Sorry, last summer, was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. So I trust the sporting director we got. Let me see what he's on. So then I know if I've made a mistake or not. And then
If I made a mistake. Not for sure.
Yeah, bro, listen. He's not his reputation. I need to see it like happening, innit? Like I need to see if he is as good as they say he is. And if he is, perfect. If he isn't, yeah, I don't know what to tell you then. Yeah, because You don't leave Atletico Madrid if you're not a good, if you're not, if you're not, what's the word?
Yeah, I gotta call somebody. I'm a dip real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, man. Yeah, bro. Listen, I trust the sporting director. He's gonna get us players that he knows, and he's someone that has a good track record of getting players for Atletico. Good, obviously good and bad, but he has a good track record for getting players for Atletico Madrid. So yeah, man.
Yeah, but would you not be at least a little bit worried? Because like it's not like Atletico Madrid have been the most successful team out there. So it's one of those players like yeah, he's brought in some good players, but also he's made some bad signings too for this country.
Yeah.
Like he signed what's his name? What's that winger that from Monaco? I think it's something Lerma or something like that. He signed him for like 90 mil or some crazy figure like that. It didn't work
Yeah.
out.
But that's but not every signing you ever make is gonna hit, which
yeah.
And I'll be honest, like you're right, but I give like in that league, if you ain't like yes, Atletico's a big team, but Barca and Real Madrid hold so much weight that it's very unfair to the rest of the clubs, which is why everyone is impressed with what Atletico Madrid do there, because the amount of TV rights that those two teams get and the amount of players that literally they poach from all these La Liga teams is crazy. You get me? And think about it. He'll be coming to Arsenal with necessarily a big, let's be like, I don't know how good Atletico. It's a great club in Spain, but maybe some players might want to live in England. You never rather than Spain in their careers, and he knows them, and because like even what they're saying with Victor Gyökeres, think about it. If he's known Victor Gyökeres for time where apparently he wanted him at Sporting and he was talking to him, innit? So imagine
You
if
wanted him at Sporting?
Yeah, not Sporting, sorry, at Atletico.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine now he's come Arsenal. He goes to Arsenal. Hey, listen, I can get you this guy. I know him. We have a good relationship. I've been trying to get him into one of my clubs. I could get him to come Arsenal. And, now we have a sporting director that has relationships outside of, he's not like, well, this Andrea Berta guy has no loyalties to Arsenal. He is not an Arsenal fan, bro. He's an Arsenal employee. Arsenal pay him to do a job.
Right.
And that's what he's here to do, bro. So, and that to me is the best thing we've ever had in a long, long time. Because I told you, bro, I didn't mind the fact that these men knew each other, but I started to not like the idea that these men are all ex friends and bum chums, and you know what I mean. It's mate. Let's start to shake shit. All mates and that, man. Let's shake it up, man. Like you man all can't be like you man all can't be friends when you're trying to win stuff, because you can't all agree on the same things. And the issue is when you start off like how that whole situation started off, where that was Edu's first sporting technical director role and Arteta's first managerial role. So they all start to experience and say different things. Yeah, it was a lot. So Andrea Better, at least, bro, he knows what to do. You get me? He's not coming there with all friends. Like he's not gonna come to Arteta and be like, "Yo, my brethren." It's like, no, you get me? Like, bro, I'm your boss, fam. You get me?
trying to reminisce and look how far we've come. And,
yeah, I'm saying like, what are we doing to win this league, fam?
Honestly. So like
Yeah.
people were saying in interviews, were saying how like this game was where he would have been sweet to where he was celebrating the league versus having to, him to finish in second. And I think after the display wants to win a trophy. I think that's started to pile on him. You can clearly see that he's starting to make him frustrated and he wants to win the league with us.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, bro. What we've done is we focused so heavy on trying to win this league. We've changed styles. We've changed a lot of the team, and it's looking like everything was a whole load of waste, bro. Like it's not like we've changed style and we've won the league. He's changed style, and we still ain't won the league. You went away from what was working for 2 years, let's say a year and a bit, and you panicked and you switched it up completely. And yes, listen, the football's it's not amazing, but you've still not achieved what you wanted. And you can't say, apart from last summer, you can't say you've not been backed. You can't. So it's...
And what ways did he change? What changed in those 2 ways? Like what did he change? In terms of like going taller with his players, like where he went taller, his players.
No, I think in terms of he at first it was, I'm gonna put you in these positions, but you lot as a team have to be the one to break it down. So I'm gonna get you there, but I can't help you lot finish. That's kind of what he was doing at the start. Very free flowing. This one, it's a bit more okay. When we break forward, Odegaard, instead of being a floater and picking up different pockets in the central spaces, which was working for us, we're gonna have you very high and wide right. Yes, you're more or less a second striker, but you're gonna be in the wide spaces, the half in the half spaces. Yeah, and when you have a midfielder like Xhaka, think about it, very technical, good defensively, but his whole thing is really technique. And then you switch to someone like Rice, who's very much all action, up and down. His passing is good, his technical ability is good, but that's not his bread and butter of his football. Do you get what I'm saying? You've already switched. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so think about going from Xhaka to Rice. You've already switched one profile in that team. You then now think about it. Havertz and Jesus, similar but very different in the sense of Havertz is very organized. He's not a Jesus where the ball drops to him, he'll turn, try skin a man or do a 1-2. Do you get me? Right. Havertz is very safe. He will recycle. He will hold the ball up. When he links up play, he will, he knows how to link play, but at a very slow pace. That's another way you've changed the style. Now we go to the fullbacks. Our fullbacks were very technical on the ball, but defensively weren't the best. You've then had, what's his name? Who was playing left back last season?
Danny?
Tierney, Zinchenko, who are very off the cuff guys. Do you get me? It's not very routine oriented with Kieran, because Kieran is someone where I've seen it. Arsenal will be playing 1-2, tap. They'll pass him the ball. Rather than him taking a touch and trying to run into the box, bro, he will just take a touch at his feet, send the ball in. Some coaches like that, some don't. You get me? That's one way changing the style of how we play. So think about, he's changed the left 8, the striker, and the fullbacks of how we play. And those are very important positions for him. And the positions that Odegaard takes up, it's not the same anymore, bro. And we don't have a 9. Like, when I'm talking about all of this to you, bro, remember when Arteta was here, we had Lacazette and Abba, and we was playing good football. Even after Abba was kicked out on and stuff, we were obviously not great, but we still had certain signs. And the whole thing was if we can get this team just defending better and just keep going forward like this, you never know. But he went away from that.
He better the
Very slow,
defense and then forgot
very
about the
slow
attack.
build. Yeah, bro. Very slow build up. Very slow in the build up. Don't like it at all.
Nah,
Way too.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I feel like also I think that y'all need a right back. I think y'all need like a more
Nah. You see, that's the one area I'm very Timber and Ben White. I think is adequate
bro,
enough.
but they're both center backs. If you really think about it, they're both really center backs. Like I feel like y'all need like an attacking right back who can also defend, obviously, but is good
See,
attackingly.
you know what? Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I would like that on the left hand side rather than the right.
On
Because
the
if I look,
left.
yes, because if I look at, there's talk, not even talk. Kieran Tierney's gone.
Yeah.
Zinchenko might get sold.
Yeah.
Now that only leaves us with Calafiori, who gets injured every 30 seconds, and Miles Lewis Skelly, who's 18. Not to say he don't deserve, but to help him out as well, he needs competition and a rotation option because it
Would you get
doesn't make sense.
Perkins?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. But then getting a player like Kirkes does kind of indicate to Lewis Skelly that your minutes may not be the most in terms of consistently because Kirkes fit will start every game. You know what I mean? So if it's a situation where the left back that we go for is also not a young guy, but isn't the main man in his team, and then he can come with Miles and you know change it up a bit, and yeah, that left back position. Listen, Miles does deserve his minutes, but he may not get it if they do get. I don't think they will. You're probably right. Watch these not get a right back, but I think
So what would you rather do? Would you rather let Lewis Kelly be the number one and then get a number two to give him the odd rest here and there? Or would you get like a established number one left back to come and fight with Lewis Kelly?
that the established left back.
You get established left back?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just leave that right back side for White and what's his name?
Timber, yeah. I think that's them two are good enough to at least for the next 18 months, I don't
So
see it don't make sense. Imagine you woke up next when the transfer window opens and you hear Arsenal sold Ben White, you would be a bit like, why would they sell him? You get me?
yeah, I'll be
You get me? Like you wouldn't think that's the player we would sell. So that's why it's like to me it makes me think, yeah, like that area, they looked at it and go, you know what? Bennett and Timber is calm. Let's promote someone through the youth now rather than going to buy. Or the sporting director could use his knowledge, go cut past a young right back, fam. You know what I'm saying?
If you're gonna get okay, let's say someone like Munoz. Would you take Munoz? Do you like Munoz for
Yeah.
Crystal Palace? Let's say someone like Munoz, right? If for some reason there's an opportunity to get a player like Munoz, what I would do is I would sell a couple of them center backs, and then I will move Ben White to the center back position to fight to be a center back, and then bring Munoz in to fight with Timber. So I'll probably let go first. I'll probably let go either Calafiori or Huey.
Yeah, but it's too early to get rid of Calafiori. He just joined literally last
I know.
summer.
I know. Hey, a good loan, you know what I mean? Send that nigga to Sparta. Because when he came on the pitch, he looked like he, he looked like the nigga from Sparta, the cousin. That nigga looked like Calafiori. I don't know, man. Calafiori. I think Calafiori is one of them signings he got added to the Edu list of signings that was not necessary at all, especially with that
Yeah.
price. It was not
Yeah, but
necessary.
I was told that's an Arteta kind of signing.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
People to sign him. But Barella would have to sort all that out. So when I look at your team, like in your halfbacks, Lewis Kelly is probably your most technical halfback in out of
Yeah.
all your halfbacks.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way we even scored our goal against United, nothing was working, but it was halfback to halfback. It was James to Barella,
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
If I'm not trying to do that, comparing thing, but like if Arsenal's a situation where like the attackers is not working to the midfield, I don't see Timber or White being able to pull up a cross like that for Lewis Kelly to head on the side. I can see Lewis Kelly doing that, but I can't see White or Timbers being able to do that. So I would look into a right back like Frimpong's there, Munoz is there. There's a couple of right backs that are available, ready to go that I might just look into. But it's not really the priority in the team anyway, so it'll be a waste of money. Unless it was a free, like maybe you have to have gone for Trent, but that was a free right there. But he's obviously gonna go to Real Madrid so he goes to Arsenal. But either there or there. Yeah, strikers is gonna be interesting because with Isak looks more like he's gonna stay at Newcastle. Like it's gonna be very hard to get him to leave Newcastle, and you have Mateta, Crystal Palace just winning, so it's gonna be hard for him to leave too. So the most like available strikers that's available is Gyökeres and Victor Osimhen. These are gonna be the only two strikers that are like available and ready to go. So let's see who you guys end up trying to go get. Fuck around he goes. Fuck around he gets Alvarez from Atletico Madrid. That'd be hard to do, but fuck around he tries and gets Alvarez and convince him to come back to the Premier League. Now that would be a twist that nobody will see or expect. That would be like that would be a Crystal Palace twist right there, boy. Nobody saw, nobody expected. But yeah, that's BK, you here? Are you asleep? Okay. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on, but I think the episode is definitely done, man. The episode is definitely done. Player fraud, I don't even think is necessary. If I was to give player fraud, I'll give my player of the week to Rich James for that amazing cross. Cucurella. Hopefully our tag team get that player of the week. Fraud of the week, he has to be Man City for sure, 100%. I mean, what more can I say? I'll probably just give if I have to individualize it, probably give it to Haaland for even giving that PK to what's his name? Amush. So yeah, that'd be the first. Yeah, it's one of those episodes, man. You know what I mean? MB is out. Mom had to step out. Daniel has family issues. BK is late, so that sleep probably just choked. Nigga probably just got strangled into a sleep out of nowhere. Hey, be like that, you on the phone, next thing you know, you just sleep. So yeah, so we'll be back. We'll be back next week. You know what I mean? Season's not over. you still are watching, go ahead, like the video, share with your friends. We'll be back, man. One thing for sure, we have been consistent, so you can never fault us for doubt anybody. And all we can do is be consistent, and the quality will be there. So I'm out. I'm tired of talking to myself. I do it every day anyway. So peace. I'm a beast, and you know it. Chelsea, we winning that conference league. I don't want to hear about all this Real Betis nonsense. Chelsea is winning. We're winning the conference league. We gonna go to wherever the fuck. I don't even know where the final is at, but we're gonna go there. We got 2 more games. None for us. We have to beat none for us. We're gonna beat none for us, and then we're gonna beat Real Betis. So 2 more games. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go. Two more finals, and let's get back into this Champions League. And let's get a trophy. So you know, it's gonna be a good summer. It's gonna be a good summer. Score!
Mm. Mm. Mm-mm.